Alright, baseball fanatics, hold on to your caps because what I'm about to unleash is pure MLB mayhem. The kind of scandal that could rewrite the history books. Imagine this. A bombshell report from the Athletics' Ken Rosenthal and Katie Wu lands like a thunderbolt, revealing the Los Angeles Dodgers are zeroing in on Kyle Tucker, the Astros' superstar outfielder, with a jaw-dropping short-term deal packed with opt-outs and deferred cash. Is this just another blockbuster signing, or is Dodgers GM Andrew Friedman orchestrating a masterclass in league domination, turning LA into an unbeatable empire while the rest of MLB scrambles in the dust? Fans are rioting in the streets, literally with social media meltdowns, executives are whispering in dark corners, and if this deal closes, it might just be the end of competitive balance as we know it. Stick around because we're diving deep into the conspiracy, the chaos, and the cold, hard truth. Let's break this down step by step because this isn't just a rumor, it's a revolution. Let's set the scene, folks. We're not talking ancient history here. This is happening right now as of the latest insider buzz. The Athletic drops the hammer. The Dodgers are pursuing Kyle Tucker with a high average annual value, AAV, contract. But get this, it's short-term, maybe 3 to 4 years max, loaded with opt-outs after year 1 or even year 2. Why the immediate outrage? Because Tucker's free agent market is imploding before our eyes. Just 24 hours ago, Pete Alonso inks a monster deal with the Baltimore Orioles, bolting from the Mets for a fresh start. Yesterday, Kyle Schwarber slithers back to the Philadelphia Phillies on a 5-year, $150 million pact. That's $30 million AV, folks, a king's ransom. And now, whispers are swirling that Cody Bellinger, the Dodgers' former golden boy, is poised to reunite with the New York Yankees, his hometown heroes. Tucker's left as the last man standing, the biggest name on the board, but his leverage? Crumbling. Reports suggest his market isn't hitting the heights he dreamed of, number 10-year megadeals, no $40 million plus AAV for a decade. People are furious, Dodgers fans are ecstatic, screaming, dynasty incoming. While Astros loyalists are heartbroken, flooding forums with treason and sellout tags. Rival teams? Panicking. This feels rigged, like the Dodgers timed their move to exploit Tucker's desperation. But here's the crazy part. Is this a coincidence or a calculated leak to force his hand? Let's dig deeper because the public reaction is off the charts. Social media is a battlefield with hashtags like #TuckerToLA trending globally. Why so intense? Because this isn't just a player swap. It's a power shift that could redefine MLB's hierarchy. Before we go full conspiracy mode, let's ground this in reality. Who are the key players here? Kyle Tucker, 27 years young, a Houston Astros icon forged in the fire of their 2017 World Series run. This guy's not just a hitter, he's a 5-tool marvel, power, speed, defense, arm, and instincts that make him a nightmare for opposing pitchers. Drafted in 2015, he's evolved from a prospect into a perennial all-star, anchoring right field with elite glove work and a bat that launches bombs. His Astros tenure? Legendary, he's been the steady force amid Houston's rebuild, delivering clutch hits and gold glove caliber plays. Now the Dodgers, oh, where do I even start? They're the evil empire incarnate, back-to-back World Series winners in 2020 and 2024, a franchise with a $300 million plus payroll that treats the luxury tax like a speed bump. Led by the enigmatic Andrew Friedman, the architect who turned Tampa Bay into champs before conquering LA, the Dodgers boast a roster of superstars. Shohei Ohtani, the two-way phenom, Mookie Betts, the MVP machine, Freddie Freeman, the heart of the lineup, and now, fresh off the press, Edwin Diaz, the closer locked in on a record $69 million deal. But Tucker's no ordinary free agent. He's the crown jewel, the guy who could elevate LA from contenders to conquerors. With Bellinger potentially exiting stage left, the Dodgers see an opening, a chance to add a premium defender and power bat without overcommitting. But why Tucker specifically? Because Friedman's not impulsive, he's strategic, always 10 moves ahead. And Tucker's background screams fit, a guy who's thrived in high-pressure environments, just like LA's winner-take-all culture. Now buckle up because here's where the conspiracy theories ignite. Why would the Dodgers, with their endless coffers, push for a short-term deal with opt-outs? It's not just smart business, it's a chess masterstroke designed to manipulate the market and lock in long-term control. Picture this. Friedman knows a lockout's brewing in 2027, courtesy of the new Players Association pushing for better deals. He's betting Tucker opts out after a year or two, re-entering free agency when the league's flush with cash post-lockout. It's a bet-on-me trap, pure and simple. Give him the big bucks now but keep the leash short so he can't demand eternity. Sound familiar? It's eerily similar to Alex Bregman's Red Sox saga last year. A 3-year, $40 million AAV deal, but with $15 million deferred annually and opt-outs after every season. Bregman bailed after 1 year, chasing bigger fish. Is Friedman replicating that playbook? Absolutely. But dig deeper. What if the Dodgers leaked the Bellinger to Yankees rumors on purpose? To shrink Tucker's market, making him more amenable to LA's terms? Fans are whispering insider sabotage, and media outlets are speculating front office espionage. Is this Friedman hedging against Tucker's age 30 decline, or is it a broader plot to hoard short-term talent while rivals overpay long-term? Conspiracy alert: Tucker's agent, Scott Boras, the shark of free agency, might be in on it, pushing short-term to maximize future earnings. Or worse, what if MLB insiders are feeding the Athletic selective info to stir the pot? The stakes? If Tucker signs, the Dodgers gain a weapon. If he opts out, they reset without baggage. But the outrage is real. People are calling it unfair advantage, a violation of the spirit of the game. Is this just savvy GMing or the Dodgers rigging the system for eternal dominance? Let's play compare and contrast because history doesn't lie. This Tucker pursuit echoes past free agency earthquakes that shook the league. Take Bregman again. That bet-on-me Red Sox deal was hailed as innovative, but it backfired spectacularly. Bregman opted out, Houston re-signed him for more, and Boston was left with egg on their face. Now the Dodgers are flipping the script, using opt-outs as a weapon. Compare to Schwarber's Phillies return. 5 years, $150 million, a long-term commitment born of loyalty and desperation. Tucker's not getting that, his market's too volatile. Or look at Edwin Diaz's Dodgers deal. $69 million over 3 years with $4.5 million deferred per year, slashing the luxury tax hit from $25.6 million to $21.1 million. Brilliant. Tucker's projected at $40 million AAV by Spotrac, but the Dodgers could inflate that to $45 to $50 million for 3 to 4 years, deferring chunks to mimic Diaz. It's the same MO, high AAV, short leash, opt-outs to dodge commitment. What? Because the Dodgers aren't the Yankees who throw 10-year deals at anyone, like Aaron Judge's $360 million behemoth. Friedman's philosophy? Short-term wins over long-term risks. Conspiracy theorists point to past patterns. Remember when the Dodgers poached Manny Machado from San Diego? Short-term brilliance that paid off. This Tucker chase? It's that on steroids, exploiting market collapses like Alonso's Orioles jump or Schwarber's Philly reunion. Fans are outraged. Why not match Bregman's opt-outs? But the Dodgers are evolving, turning bet on me into bet on us. Alright, let's put on our GM hats and dissect the roster implications, because this isn't just adding a player, it's reshaping a dynasty. The Dodgers outfield is already elite. Mookie Betts in right, Shohei Ohtani as a DH/utility, but Tucker's versatility could slide him in seamlessly, bumping journeymen like Jason Hayward or Chris Taylor. Depth chart? LA's got layers, Gavin Lux at short, Enrique Hernandez as a super sub, but Tucker's elite defense plugs gaps, freeing Betts for more rest. Salary dynamics? With Diaz's $21.1 million luxury tax hit, thanks to deferrals, Tucker's $45 million AAV would sting, but the Dodgers have $50 million in cap space post-2024 signings. They'd defer portions like Diaz, keeping the hit manageable. Development concerns? Tucker's 27, but his injury history, shoulder woes in 2022 to 2023, raises flags. Could he stay healthy in LA's grind? Positional issues? The infield's locked with Freeman and Ohtani, but Tucker's right-handed power counters lefty-heavy lineups. Hypothetically, if Tucker signs for 3 years with opt-outs, the Dodgers could trade Hayward for prospects, deepening the farm. But the big question, is this worth the risk for 1 to 2 years? Hell yes. It boosts their WAR by 4 to 5, turning good teams into pushovers. Fans are split. Some scream, overpay. Others, genius. Conspiracy angle. Is Friedman using this to mask a 2027 tank, stockpiling short-term stars while rivals commit long? The outrage? Roster purists call it imbalance, but for LA, it's evolution. Time for the nitty-gritty scouting report, because Tucker's not just a name, he's a stat sheet on steroids. Strengths? Elite bat speed, .280 plus average in prime, 30 plus homers, 100 plus RBIs, 30 stolen bases and gold glove defense in right field. He's a complete package with a cannon arm that gobbles up fly balls. Weaknesses? Injury prone. Missed 40 plus games in 2022 with wrist issues, and shoulder strains have derailed seasons. Stats Deep Dive. In 2023 he slashed .284 .358 .517, 29 HR, 112 RBI, 30 SB, 5.2 WAR, per Baseball Reference. Projections? Baseball Savant pegs him at 5.0 WAR annually at peak, but age 30 plus could see a dip to 3 to 4 WAR due to wear. For the Dodgers? He'd add right-handed thump to a lefty-heavy lineup, boosting OBP and SLG against righties. Advanced metrics. 95th percentile exit velocity, 40% hard hit rate, he's a launch angle king. But health is the wild card. If he stays on the field he's a 7-win player. If not, a liability. Market value? Spotrac's $40 million AAV projection assumes a 10-year deal, but short-term could push it to $50 million. Rhetorical question. Would Tucker take $50 million AAV for 3 years with opt-outs? You bet. It's a bet-on-me lifeline, letting him prove worth for a bigger payday. Fans are hyped. Tucker's the missing piece. But scouts warn, LA's high-altitude park, Dodger Stadium, favors power, but his speed could shine in the gaps. Conspiracy twist. Is Friedman scouting Tucker for weaknesses, betting on opt-outs to avoid long-term injury risks? Oh man, the league is on fire. This isn't just Dodgers news, it's MLB-wide hysteria. Rival fans? Astros diehards are devastated with tweets like, "Kyle, how could you?" flooding timelines. Yankees and Phillies execs? Livid, Bellinger's potential return was their secret weapon, but Tucker's defection steals the spotlight. Media meltdown, ESPN's calling it the Dodgers' monopoly, with analysts speculating competitive balance RIP. Padres GM AJ Preller? Rumored to be fuming as LA's moves widen the gap. Fan outrage? Social media's a war zone. Hashtag Dodgers cheat is trending with memes of Friedman as a Bond villain. Hypothetical drama. Imagine Mets fans still reeling from Alonso's exit, protesting outside Citi Field. Conspiracy fuel. Leaks suggest Friedman planted Bellinger rumors to isolate Tucker. Executives are scrambling, teams like the Giants and Rangers are lowballing Tucker, fearing LA's dominance. Why the shock? Adding Tucker to Ohtani in bets? It's unfair. The Dodgers could win 110 games. People are demanding MLB intervention. Cap the Dodgers. But the outrage is bipartisan. Even Dodgers haters admit it's genius. What if Tucker rejects it? More chaos. This is league-altering fury. Zoom out to the big picture, and this Tucker saga is an earthquake reshaping MLB's future. For the 2025 season, the Dodgers become unstoppable, 4 World Series in a row? Possible, eclipsing the Yankees' 1998 to 2003 peat. Free agency? It signals a shift to bet-on-me deals with more opt-outs and deferrals, destabilizing long-term planning. Competitive balance? Dead? The Dodgers' $300 million payroll versus others' $150 million creates a chasm. Lockout 2027? This accelerates it as players demand better terms. What if Tucker opts out and signs elsewhere? LA resets but rivals gain. Injuries derail him? Disaster. Conspiracy grand theory. Friedman's building a short-term empire to force MLB rule changes, like salary caps. The league's soul? At stake. This is dynasty versus democracy, and the Dodgers are winning. Look, this Kyle Tucker bombshell is the conspiracy of the century, a plot of cash, opt-outs and power grabs that's got MLB teetering on the edge. Will Friedman seal the deal? Will Tucker opt in? What do you think? Hell yes for short-term glory or no to the imbalance? Drop your hot takes. Y for yes, N for no, H for hell yes if it's deferred domination. Is this fair or the Dodgers' rigged revolution? Subscribe, smash that bell and join the outrage, because in baseball the real game is the one behind the scenes. What's your verdict on this Dodgers dynasty play? Peace out, stay locked in because the conspiracy never ends.